What is going on, guys? Adam here at Hound of Hell Gaming. So we're on to the next episode of our Ghost of Tsushima playthrough. I really love this game. There are some issues with it, some things that I don't like, which I'll talk about later on in the video, because it's definitely going to pop up. But yeah, I really love this game. It's a fantastic game. Graphically, it's absolutely stunning most of the time. There are some shortfalls at times, but in general, it's such a beautiful game. So I really appreciate if you're here watching. Let me know in the comments who you are and where you're from. I'd really like to find out where people are watching my videos from.
That's a good boy.
If you're wondering why I keep jumping off the horse, it's because I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 at the same sort of time as this, and I'm confusing the controls when you're on the horse. So for some strange reason, I keep jumping off the horse. It's not good. Very confusing, and I'm definitely going to avoid two games that play this similar sort of style, but with different controls in future.
Calm down. Who's been taken?
The invaders took our house. Down the road. My wife is there. With my son.
You left your family behind?
What choice did I have? I'm no warrior.
I'll help them. Stay here.
Mongols.
wife and child. No sign of the family here. Maybe outside. Laundry. Still damp. The attack was sudden. A lot of blood. Someone was killed here. Bodies were dragged, thrown in the water. A child's toy.
That is absolutely grim. It's just knocked me sick, that.
Let him know.
I'm obviously glad there wasn't a body there for the baby. Or the child, whatever it was. But yeah, that's as a family man, that's absolutely knocked me sick. And this guy, the guilt that he would have to live through if it was real, which he would deserve for abandoning his family.
My lord, did you find them?
Your family was killed. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you save them? I ran like a coward. I should be dead too.
It's not your fault. Don't let their deaths be in vain. Resist the invaders. Help those in need.
Yes, my lord.
Quickly, Kage!
Susano, protect me.
Dead bodies. Who killed these people?
A fearsome warrior. He demanded I tell him the tale of Shigenori's heavenly strike. When he didn't hear the answers he sought, he flew into a rage and butchered them.
What did he want to know?
I am not sure, my lord.
Tell me the story. I need to know what he's after.
When Tsushima was first settled, a strange and terrible thunderstorm swept across our island. Wherever lightning struck, beasts of lightning appeared. These violent creatures tore through villages, causing death and destruction, moving too quickly to be stopped. The people knew only one man who could possibly stand against the lightning beasts. Shigenori, the fastest swordsman in all of Tsushima. Shigenori never lost a duel. With years of practice, he had created the Heavenly Strike, an attack that struck quicker than the eye could follow. Shigenori lured the creatures to a desolate beach in Komatsu, where the sand would slow their movement. Their clash turned the sand to ash and bleached the leaves of trees white. Shigenori's Heavenly Strike cut through them faster than they could move. As the final beast fell, the storm cleared, and Tsushima was safe again. Shigenori began a life of seclusion. Few students found him, and only the bravest and most skilled proved worthy of learning the Heavenly Strike. When a storm approaches, a sword is placed at Shigenori's rest by a student who knows of its location to ward off attacks from beasts of nature.
The murderer wishes to learn Shigenori's Heavenly Strike. It sounds dangerous in the wrong hands. Which way did he go?
A woman fled toward a nearby bridge. He chased her.
He'll answer for what he did here.
So this is the thing with this game. When you're traveling long distances from point A to point B, there are so many side missions and stuff in between, and you feel like you're kind of obliged. I don't know if it's because you feel like you're a samurai, but you just feel obliged to go and deal with everything.
My lord, so many slaughtered.
Did you see the man who killed them?
I know who he is. Yasuhira Koga.
I've heard the name. He fought for the Yarikawa clan. Would you recognize him?
I'll never forget that leering face.
Follow me. Perhaps I can pick up his trail on the other side of the bridge. Horse tracks. Yasuhira was in a hurry. What more do you know of Yasuhira Koga?
Only that he was a retainer for the Yarikawa clan years ago.
After the rebellion was crushed, the clan was dissolved and retainers dismissed.
Rumor says he left Tsushima, but when the Mongols attacked, he returned. From where? I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. He cannot be allowed to live after what he's done. Mongols, hide yourself.
Stand and fight!
Didn't see Yasuhira Koga anywhere.
We're pursuing a man named Yasuhira Koga.
He just left. He's been staying in the watchtower.
Working with the Mongols?
Yes, but last night they argued. Only made out one word. Shigenori.
I'll search the watchtower. Find somewhere safe before more Mongols come.
Bandits everywhere. Killing innocent people, stealing everything.
I can't believe the action on this game isn't like feeling boring like at all. I think I'm like 3 or 4 hours into it now, and it's not boring in the slightest. It's not, even though it is repetitive, it doesn't feel repetitive. They've done such a good job with it. It really reminds me of Rise, Son of Rome. That was similar. The thing that felt repetitive about that game was that the enemies all looked exactly the same. There wasn't enough variation in the character type for the enemies. So you felt like you were fighting the same guy every single time over and over again. And that's what the only thing that I didn't like about Rise, Son of Rome. I will be playing that game again at some point on the channel. Let me know if you've played it, or if you've never even heard of it. I would like to know, because it's such an underrated game.
The Mongols have their own version of Shigenori's tale. Maybe he wanted to compare it to the musician's version. Yasuhira is looking for someone who can teach him Shigenori's heavenly strike.
The white leaves. There are trees like that not far from here.
That's where he went. You've helped enough. Get to safety with the others.
Thank you, my lord. I hope you punish that monster.
Need to find white-leafed trees.
Careful, my lord. This path is dangerous.
Dangerous for a samurai, but not a priestess. What are you doing here?
My duty, tending the shrines. When the war ends, people will need these torii gates to mark their path, so they can find the Shinto shrines and pray for the kami's protection.
We could use their protection now.
Yes, but the paths are too treacherous. I tried to visit the nearby shrine, almost fell to my death.
Maybe I can reach it. As a boy, I climbed every tree and cliff around my village.
If you get there in one piece, pray for our island, and take an omamori charm for yourself. Wear it close, and the charm will change your fate.
And perhaps the fate of our home. Thank you.
Follow the torii gates. They will lead you to shrines all across our island, and the omamori charms that rest there.
The Torii Gates is such a symbol of Japan, isn't it? And it's one of those things that I would love to see in real life. I'd love to go to one of these little Japanese villages by a lake, cherry blossoms all falling off the trees, and then Torii Gates everywhere. Like, it looks absolutely insane. Japan's somewhere that absolutely fascinates me.
Yasuhira must have gathered leaves from here.
Faster, quicker.
Jin!
We looked them in the eye. With courage. Only cowards strike from the shadows.
Forgive me, uncle.
There are many things in life that like restrain you from being all that you can be, and like this whole don't strike from the shadows, look them in the eye stuff, like how did the samurai ever expect to survive long term? Like honor doesn't work when it comes to battle, when it comes to kingdoms, when it comes to power struggles. It doesn't work. So how they ever thought that that was a way that they could actually live for many, many years. I mean, this was a time of dynasties where you would run in power for hundreds of years. How did they expect that to go on and on and on to modern day? Like, what future did they see for themselves? I would love to know where they thought that the future, the very, very distant future, lay for them.
Stop! I told him everything I know!
Now, this is one of the issues. You'll notice I'm on the map constantly. Like, I think this like the 7th or 8th time I've been on it in 20 minutes. And that's because this wind guiding me is not good enough. It doesn't show often enough. I just don't think it's enough. Minimap, regardless of what time period we're working in, you know, we need it. You know, we got it in Red Dead. That's not a time period where they had electronics. So I just feel that it's totally necessary. And another problem I feel like it's causing me is I'm not really... Like when you play a game with a big map, like GTA, Red Dead, whatever open world game you can think of, you start to get used to things, you start to remember the way to get to certain places. That isn't happening on this game. This is my second playthrough of this game. I've completed it once before, and I don't remember monuments. I don't remember, right, when I get to this place I just need to go left and then I'll get to this place. There's nothing like that, and that I think is a problem. I think a minimap, more roads, like roads so to speak, just paths basically, would be beneficial to the player, beneficial to the game and the story, because there's so many people like me who hate travelling long distances on games, that might get bored and just stop playing. And I bet you there's many people out there that do that. I know that I've done it before on games. I'm a bit more patient these days, so you know, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But why put something in there if there's a chance that that could happen? It doesn't make sense to me.
Samurai, but effective. was a man named Yasuhira with these Mongols.
He wanted to learn the heavenly strike from my grandfather, and took him away.
Your grandfather's in danger. Where did they go?
His old training ground. A dueling ring on the Komatsu coast. Please, save him.
Yasuhira cannot learn the heavenly strike. Quickly, Kage!
This rainfall is brutal. At times it's quite hard to even see. It's so cool though. It looks absolutely fantastic. And that was lightning striking the top of there. Such a cool weather system. There's a fallen tree. It's got to be over there. Surely. Let's go to that fallen tree.
Someone cut that tree down in order to cross. Yasuhira brought Mongols with him.
Stand and fight me!
That must be Shigenori's dueling ring. What has Yasuhira been doing? Poor man. Killed by Yasuhira. Blade has seen many duels. Footprints. Still fresh. Yasuhira Koga. The butcher of the rebellion. Time hasn't changed you.
You were a child when Yarikawa burned, boy. For 15 years, I dreamed of cutting Lord Shimura to the bone.
You won't live long enough to face him.
The old man taught me the legendary attack before I killed him. Let me show you. you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting. Studying. Learning. I've got it. The heavenly strike couldn't save you.
That was absolutely epic. That was cinema. That was like a movie. That was honestly fantastic. I wasn't expecting to have that at the end of this mission. I was expecting something even more simple or something not so conclusive, should we say. Maybe still having to chase this guy further. But that was absolutely epic, guys.
I promise I'll use Shigenori's technique to protect Tsushima against all who would harm it. If I pack the Mongols' black powder into a clay pot, I can set it aflame and throw it as a weapon.
So we're over the 30-minute mark already. I'm doing terrible at sticking under 30 minutes for these videos. So we're going to call it quits there. We've just done that big side mission. And we've got a beautiful scenery here. So we'll call it a day there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, and I'll see you later.